Hello dears, and welcome back to the channel Benidorm by Anna, where we share with you a lot of interesting and useful information from Benidorm, Costa Blanca and Spain in general. It's a sunny day once again here in Spain, and we came towards the beach to let you know the latest news update. First of all, we'll be talking about the situation in terms of tourism, what's happening in our region. Then a really sad news from one of the popular hotels in Benidorm's Rincon de Loix, what has happened and why this hotel will be closed for the whole year 2023. And the last news will be about the different situation for next year and why even this summer, autumn, winter, and the upcoming year, Benidorm will have even more events than it usually had. And we'll finish with the weather forecast as usual. First of all, let's talk about the situation in tourism. Benidorm confirms reservations higher than 90% in a lot of the cases in different hotels, apart hotels and apartments, hostels, campings, etc. for the month of June, which is why right now, if you check for June months, there are specific dates where the calendar is red in a lot of establishments, and there are only the most expensive rooms left, or just the rooms that are not suitable for the vast majority of travelers. The medium price, let's say it like this, that we have right now here in the area for June month is around 113 euros and 80 cents per night for the accommodation. In July, we have the occupancy around 63-64%. However, the prices are much higher. It's around 146 euros per night to be able to stay in some of the accommodation options here in Benidorm. Usually the most expensive days are end of July and beginning of August. These weeks are the most expensive in general in all Spain and probably a lot of other countries in the world. In booking.com, I've been checking out for you guys some cheapest hotels because a lot of people were saying it's impossible to get a room right now for less than 150 euros here in Benidorm. Well, it actually is. It depends on what you like, okay? That's the first thing to start from. It depends on what you like. It depends which kind of room do you want, because if it's a fancier room and like a great place, like 4 or 5 stars for superior, then obviously these rooms are more expensive than a hostel or a park hotel or just a normal hotel ones. However, I've checked all hotels in self-catering in Benidorm. Doesn't matter the stars, it's just a hotel as it is the destination. And for 2 people in self-catering, right now the prices are from 35 euros per night for 2 people. So it's not expensive at all. And in June, July, and August, obviously it's going to be way more expensive. In July, mid-July, I've checked the prices and it's starting from 79 euros and growing up, which is why you can still find some great accommodation options. Booking.com is not always the cheapest place to get your hotel from. They have some nice deals, for example, only mobile phone offers or like a flash sale, any discounts, etc. But if you have Genius as well, like, discount additional one from booking.com. But usually compare the prices before you purchase it, because sometimes you'll be surprised and you will even be able to find some cheaper deals than we can find out here. The next news that I wanted to share with you all is coming from Benidorm's hotel. One hotel in particular, which this hotel in particular was working really well. Even last year we did a full video with the inside tour. They left it gorgeous, which is Hotel Rosamar in Benidorm. They've made it almost a complete refurbishment and it was absolutely great. They've been open for a long time, and only for refurbishment they've closed during pandemic times. So now they wanted to reopen back again in June, which is what we said in a couple of videos with informative walking tours that we have here on the channel. And many people asked what is going on, because there is no bookings available for June or for any other future date whatsoever. So what happened, sadly, is that the new part of the building, the new part they are actually like growing and building right now, collapsed. Something happened with the structure, and to be honest with you, I kind of feel that they were working with such a tight deadline. They wanted desperately to finish it until the 1st of June, and as a result, the building was not built correctly, properly. It's not so strong as it should be, and the part of the building just collapsed. So sadly, this hotel will not be opening up probably this year because they'll need to pass a lot of instructions. They need to do a lot of things. So sadly, it's not going to be an easy situation for this hotel. Probably the bookings that they've had already, they've transferred them either to Flash Hotel or to any other alternative, the same value or higher for the guests that have booked this hotel. But it's definitely not good for its reputation. Probably it's not a fault of the hotel. It's just the workers, that are working there, the pressure they had to finish it on time, maybe some kind of even defect in material itself that came to them. So we don't know whose fault it was, but definitely due to this particular reason, this hotel will not be opening up this year unless something happens. But so far, this is the official news. They also are not giving any kind of official information to any kind of newspapers, nothing at all. They try and make it low, as low as possible, to not provide an extra something to talk about. The next news that I wanted to share with you all is that Benidorm is already preparing for a Benidorm Fest 2024. This has been a huge deal to Benidorm since last year. We've had it this year, we had it as well. This is where Spain prepares for the Eurovision contest, and this is where we select the winner and the main person who will represent Spain in the Eurovision contest each and every single year. So right now, just one day after the Eurovision contest has officially finished, by the way, this year Spain did not gain the place where Spanish thought they will be. So we all knew it. The majority of us knew it because it was not such a strong song, to stay in top 3 as we did last year. But here we are. This is what it is. And Benidorm has already announced that they are starting to prepare for the Benidorm Fest 2024, and they're going to be putting even more events. So we started like a one-day celebration. Right now, we're going to be having Benidorm Fest the whole entire week, maybe even 2 weeks, different kinds of events in the city, concerts, tapas, different kinds of things around that you will be able to enjoy. Maybe even some kind of attractions for children, for families. We don't know it just yet. It's just in plans. But what we do know is that there's going to be way more concerts. They are even preparing, apart from the official Benidorm Fest pre-selection, which is in it's 3 days celebration. Apart from that, and different presentations, different meetings, gatherings, etc., there will also be a summer Benidorm Fest. Don't know how and why, but there's going to be summer concert for Benidorm Fest, which is going to be already this year in summer, and then next year in summer as well. We'll see how it goes. But apart from that, there's going to be Christmas Benidorm Fest. Wait for it. So summer Benidorm Fest and normal Benidorm Fest, Christmas Benidorm Fest. Three Kings Parade as well. They will need to participate. They'll have an obligation to participate, and much more. To be honest with you, it kind of feels at this point that isn't it too much? Like, let us know what you think in the comments, but when will it be too much? Like, is it already in a sense that there's just too much of Benidorm Fest? I get it. It's great for the economy. And don't get me wrong, it helped our region a lot. Whenever these type of celebrations are held here in Benidorm town, all the surrounding area, it has benefits from it. And hotels are 100% of capacity. The economy is growing. There's a lot of people in bars, restaurants, shops, etc. So it's great for our region. But we're kind of getting tired to hear so much of it, and that they're trying and like reviving the economy with it. You know what I mean? They are just putting it like in between tiny holes, tiny gaps. They're putting it wherever they can, and there's gonna be so many of them that I'm honestly not too sure if it's already slightly too much, and we will just get bored and tired of it. It's not going to be something special any longer. Let us know what you think about it. But having so many Benidorm fests throughout the year is a strange thing to do. At least that's our honest opinion. Although it's great for businesses, it's fun as well for families with children, without children, for couples, solo travelers, and for international tourists as well, because it's something extra that you can witness and experience during your holidays here in Benidorm town. But with all these fests throughout the year, might be slightly um, too much and slightly tiring already. And now let's talk about the weather forecast. What is waiting for all those of you who will be coming shortly to Spain and Benidorm? Because right now you can see it's sunny, nice and warm, but it will change a lot. So as we've mentioned already, right now we still have blue skies with gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous weather. However, during the second part of this week, we'll have a lot of changes, and there is a new front, which is like a storm. It's called Dana here, and starting from Thursday, it's going to be raining in a lot of parts in Spain, including Benidorm town. Temperatures are mild. Right now it's around 21 to 22 degrees because there is quite a strong wind at this very moment. So the breeze is kind of helping with the higher temperature to lower them down a tiny bit. And tomorrow it's going to be more or less the same. On Wednesday, it's going to be the warmest day, around 24, 25 here on the region. And from Thursday towards the whole weekend, it's going to be slightly more chilly, around 20 degrees. I get that for a lot of tourists, it's not chilly at all, but for us locals, it kind of is. In general, uh, the rain obviously will contribute to this descent of temperatures, and this is probably the last time before the proper summer temperatures will kick in back again and will not leave us alone up until beginning of October, which is usually when the temperatures start to get lower and more comfy. The water temperature right now is around 20 degrees, so it's already comfy to swim, which is why a lot of people are coming towards the beach to enjoy the last days before a couple of days of rain here in the region with sunshine and gorgeous, gorgeous weather. Thank you for accompanying us on today's latest news update from Benidorm, Costa Blanca in Spain. I hope you enjoyed watching today's video, and I'll see you in a new video tomorrow, which is really, really special one. We'll see you there. Bye, dears.